okay, oh, I see the here. Oh, I never go. All right, for the sake of those of you who are just joining us, this is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Abraham. And very, very quickly, let us look at this very matter. It is a serious matter. Bulletproof cars won't save you from words of uneducated children. Reps to the governor. The House of Representatives ad hoc committee on basic education and services on Tuesday warned governors in the country to prioritize basic education or be ready to face the consequences. I think this is coming on the heels of the attack on the House of Rep member, Senator Ifeanyi Ubah in Enugu on Sunday evening, where majority of his security officials and security men were gunned down, and so many lives there. I think about 10 persons lost their lives, while I think 2 of them are still battling with their lives in the hospital at the moment. Well, very sad one. He only escaped because he was driving in a bulletproof car, and the people who are taking care of you are driving in, you know, it's so sad. It's so sad. Things are just upside down in this country. Seriously. Every other person goes in this direction, we are going in this direction, and somehow I just wonder what's really happening. You know, the chairman of the committee, Professor Julius Inho Berry, said this in Ilorin, Kwara State capital, at the end of a 2-day oversight visit to inspect completed and ongoing UBEC and SUBEC projects in the state. According to him, I would like to advise state government to take basic education seriously in their own interest. Bulletproof cars, dogs, and barbed wires cannot save them from the anger of the uneducated, abused, and marginalized children in the consequences. And that is very true. I know that one of our old ones once said that one ni omota obako agbeleta abakota, you know, one ni omo beregan omo beregan ni oni je ko omo bodija ogbadun. And what that means is that you keep your own children abroad and all of that. Well, they are going to stay abroad forever. Yeah, no problem then. That means that they can't come home. That means that whenever they come home, they will be under threat and all of that. So it's a sad one. Now, he said no effort will be spared to sanction the state fund to have diverted the UBEC grants. Now, there are penalties for states where UBEC allocated critical infrastructures to some state governments but were abandoned. He said we are amending the UBEC Act so that UBEC can retrieve such facilities and put them to public use, Ihobere said, and added, we are looking to ways to compel compliance with the law of the land, a situation whereby states that have not assessed the matching grant or have assessed it but used it wrongly will face some penalties. The committee chairman had hinted that state government that comply with UBEC's action plan will be rewarded with more support to serve as an encouragement to do more. At the level of committee, the National Assembly and the UBEC states that utilize UBEC grants perfectly like Kwara State or will get additional support as a reward so that it will encourage them to do more. The chairman had added. The committee specifically applauded Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak for quality service delivered since the management of the UBEC matching grants, saying the state deserves a pat on the back for the quality of the schools and other facilities funded from the money so far assessed. What we have seen so far in Kwara is of high quality and satisfactory. There is evidence of focus and commitment and a clear interest in promoting basic education and empowering our children to survive in an increasingly complex technology-driven global system. Well, I salute the chairman and that committee for actually going to check. It's good. I think one of the problems that we have had as a nation is that it's not that some monies were not spent or were not sent forth to be used for some things, but those things were never done, and so nobody goes back to check, and so we lack maintenance culture. Also, we do not just go back to check again to see, well, did this person do what we don't do that a lot here. We don't do that a lot. And so if such things have been done very well, if such things are done And people, the government had a group of persons who go back to check. When they go back to check, and if that person is found culpable, they didn't do what they expected to do, they punish him, he gets the penalty, probably goes to jail. I'm sure the next person who gets that job will behave himself. And so it's like that. But then it's a very loud message that no bulletproof cars. No bulletproof cars. There are bullets that will shatter the whole car. So if a bomb is hits a bulletproof car, I tell you, the person inside will not survive it. Even if it doesn't penetrate, if it throws a car up and the car lands on this, the person inside will most likely die. So let's not trust in all these things and say, well, anything can happen to every other person as long as I am fine. I don't think that will help us. I don't think so. It's not going to help us. Not a matter of whether I think so or not. It's not going to help us. So as much as possible, I would also support that we do the needful and also make sure that monies like this are being utilized properly. Then with the mentality or with the mindset that bulletproof cars will not save us or save the elites from the uneducated ones. Thank you very much for watching. This is still Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Abraham. Drop your comments, make them simple and civil. And like I said in my former video, we're going to be dropping units, credit numbers, what some of us call units, some of you call vouchers, some of you call so we just drop them, but they will just be at different points in our video, so you cannot really tell that it's going to be at after 2 minutes or after 3 minutes. So but then we'll make them accessible by every one of you, so you would just be encouraged. Please do be encouraged to watch our videos again and again. Just share our videos with others. Thank you very much for watching. We appreciate you. My name once again is Olukunle Abraham, and I pray that you enjoy the rest of your day.